Okay, let me see if I'm live before I start this and waste my time. Because I just was listening to this live stream. I guess it took place yesterday. I don't know why people are really, trying to defend Kevin Samuels. I mean, Kevin Samuels said what he said to make his money, and that's just what it was. Um, and when women have an opinion on it, it shouldn't hurt the feelings of these low tier dudes. It shouldn't hurt their feelings. I mean, it is what it is. They were all giddy and happy when Kevin Samuels was talking about women who were actual professional women, attractive women, but God forbid they have two children or a child and they be in their 30s or 40s. You know, they want to talk about these women. Let me see here. Hold on. I just want to make sure I'm live. Okay. Now I know I am. I know I'm live. Let's get into this. Let's hear what he says about Vivica Fox, but he's talked about all the ladies on the panel, and I'll roll this back and forth. Actually, let me change my camera around because I think that's the problem. Just a moment. Let me turn my camera on and let me go to more. Let me see. Let me see. Just a moment. Yeah, because this needs to be on this video here. Okay, I'm set. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see. Oh, let me hit that. Okay, let's play this. Yeah, see, I told you. Look, just keep letting them talk, y'all. Look, keep letting them talk. You see, they keep putting them funky ass feasts in their mouth. This dude was worth $4 million. What the fuck? These. Well, even the dumbass, as you see here on YouTube. Let me just say this. Hold on. Motherfucker got followed. Let me just say this because a lot of these cases are fucked. He calls all Black women that have a voice and speak out against the defamatory speech against Black women as being Keisha. Anybody that agrees with these mongrel, low life, ugly dudes are no longer Keishas. They're, these are real women to these dudes, right? But he thinks that just because Kevin Samuels had $4 million, that makes him high value. This dude is literally a fool, a fucking straight up fool. Let's continue. Like these Tyrones. You look the part, and not even playing. Yeah, you're not even concentrating. Because come to find out, he thought there was, this is the thing that kills me about there's Vivica Fox, Instagram, this social media thing. All these people faking it for the gram, because supposedly he was, rolling the cars and this, that, and third. Heard he had an apartment, talking about how you want to get, like a man like him, like he was some great catch. Yeah, bitch, who you got? Who you been with? You a ran through, a has been, and you a fucking F-list, X-list actress. Like, these bitches got the nerves, man. He says Vivica A. Fox has the nerve, but you never hear, he always talks about who's in your house, right? Because he said it to me. Who's in your house, Pure? Who's the man who's with you on your vacation? Nobody. But you don't hear any woman in his house washing the goddamn dishes or cleaning the house up or just whistling around the house or anything, right? But he's always talking about these women. It doesn't matter what woman it is. It doesn't matter who she is. It doesn't matter what kind of career she has, what she does for a living. Doesn't matter any of that. In his eyes, if she doesn't have a dude that she's tied to, in his mind, she's valueless.
Bitch, she was ran through by 50 Cent. You won't ran through. You bitches are run-throughs. All of y'all. Oh, really, OG? Send me that link if you can.
He says these bitches are ran through, but if you look at his teeth, it looks like a train wreck. Like, it looks like a literal train ran through his whole fucking grill, okay, and wrecked it. But all these bitches in his mind claim, quote unquote, are ran through. However, has he looked in the mirror? Because his whole grill is ran through.
Oh, Lord. I don't think I keep listening to this. How much we got? Oh, Lord, it's 3 minutes. I don't think I'm going to do the whole 3 minutes. This is horrible.
He was faking the funk for the gram. And I think his legacy is unfortunate, too. I think the way his, just hearing us all speak about him, I think this is important. I think that it is unfortunate that his legacy is that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all we really have is our legacy and what we leave behind.
What the fuck is she talking about? Bitch, he get more views than y'all. I mean, views, this 200, 100,000. Man, his shit, he got shit before all this happened, was at millions. His legacy.
Clearly, he forgets that these women are actresses, and the movies they played in have gotten millions upon millions upon millions of views. Do you see that a lot of these dudes are very jealous of these women? They have anger issues and are extremely jealous of what these women produce solely on their own merit without these dudes, right? This guy is always talking about what dude these women have, right? All these women. And then he says something in this whole live stream about, oh, one might be married. So in his mind, she has value because she got a ring on her finger. Are you fucking kidding? Let's ask him, has he ever been married? And the answer will be, because I already know who this person is, the answer will be a straight up no. He's never been married.
He's more known than y'all.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of messed up.
Hey, it's Clint for you.
Hey, Sheila. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Shit.
Hi, Sheila. How you doing?
I don't want to give these bitches no more money, y'all. Let's do one more. Let's do another minute and I'm getting off.
I'm critiquing Ray J seeing red.
Venom? Would we be saying the same thing?
No, we wouldn't.
No.
Go ahead.
No, you bitches won't say shit. We know that. Trayvon murderer, Zimmerman, you bitches, y'all, nobody ain't had shit to say.
Let's go back here. Let me see if I can find
the hatred.
Let me see if I can find some of the things he said about, and mainly Vivica A. Fox. He's like, he's got a crush on Vivica A. Fox. So because he's got a crush on her,
look at these bitches.
Everything he really goes after Vivica.
Oh my Lord. Oh, they busted, man. Anyway.
Oh,
do these women look busted to you? Not at all.
Lisa Ray, we gotta go to you next. I want to hear what you got to say about this one.
You know what? I will say this. I like Marlon's response a little bit, half of it, because it was very grown up. And it was very in the middle-ish because he wanted to pay homage to him. And at the same time, giving him an excuse.
They not that far off for like, what, 50s? Early 50s? And I've seen some women, we know what's name got some surgery. You know, the Vivica Keisha Fox. So
because Vivica
we know
Fox,
Keisha, she got some surgery. That bitch look horrible.
Keisha is his supposed ghetto name for women like Vivica Fox, right?
God, and that man, Keisha Ray used to be bad back then, man. But it's what happens, man, when you bitter and you miserable.
Okay. This guy always uses the word bitter. He's always calling these women bitter. Every woman, he called me bitter. He's like, where's your man at, Pure? Bitter bitch. I don't have one. Now what? How bitter can I be? Trust me, I'm not bitter. And these women are bitter. Just to call a woman a bitter just because he thinks she's supposed to have a dude hanging off her arm. But why? These women don't look bitter to me. I'm sorry. What was I going to say? Let me continue.
This is, it is what it is. But you know, Tyrone's, you know, they always put these bitches on the pedestal. So you know how that go.
Just an out to be able to say, well, maybe his truth helped some people. It was
I know,
brash,
Sheila.
but hey, that was his way. We do know for sure and certain that social media made him this breakout, you know, social instant Instagram famous person. You know what I mean? But I agree with Vivica.
What I heard about Kevin Samuels, don't quote me because I'm not really a stan of Kevin Samuels, but from what I heard, he initially tried to be the mediator between black men and black women. And initially his structure was to talk to black women and to talk to black men. However, he got on the bandwagon of a lot of these weirdos on YouTube that slander and talk smack about black women. And so he jumped on that bandwagon, and that's how he shot himself to stardom, is on the backs of black women and talking shit about black women. And that happens very frequently. This dude on this video, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to ride the corpse dick of Kevin Samuels to get to the top. That's why he's talking shit about black women, and any black woman that talks any smack about Kevin Samuels, he's dick riding that corpse. That's what he's doing. Let's continue.
I think that sometimes when you are trying to help, it got to come in a kind of way.
Wait. You know they kill me with this shit. Social media made this breakout, bitch.
Thank you, Sheila.
You. The fuck? Well, for him, nobody will know who the fuck you are. Fucking F-list.
All of these ladies he has on the panel are actual stars. Like, they've been in several movies. And he's saying that nobody would know who they are. I know who every woman on this panel is. I've watched their movies. So he's saying that nobody knows who these women are, right? But they know who Kevin is? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Actress. Your ass way at the bottom. Should call you.
His name is AJ Seeing Red.
Because you axed out of the.
He's part of the shit bowl of the manosphere.
Fucking hypocrites. What's up, OG?
Because we're your kind. We are your type, meaning we're black. You know what I mean? And we are family. You know what I mean? So when you talk to us, because we as a race.
What you mean by that, Kia? Wait, was no scrubs kind? Gotta repeat that. What's going on, OG? Be careful. There's a lot. Will Smith.
Yeah, girl.
I'm not. I will beat that anyway, OG. Hey, I know about Tyrone, man. There's a lot of them in Chicago, but we gonna dive into that. Y'all gotta make sure y'all come tomorrow, man, because we gonna dive into that shit. Well, no.
Sheila, if you ever go check him out, he talks about how ran through all of these women are Vivica A. Fox and all these women on the panel, right? He's like, all these bitches are ran through. That's what he says, right? Go look at him and then tell me how much ran through his fucking grill is. Tell me what train hit his fucking mouth and ran through his goddamn grill.
Well, nah, I want to leave that about Tyrone's with the moms of drill. That's when we'll dive into that song, No Scrubs.
Dude, you are the scrubbiest of them all. Let's go back here. Let's find out where he's. Let me see if I can find where he really goes in on. Let me see. He goes on in this one. Now, this woman was really polite about how she spoke about Kevin Samuels, even though she didn't like him. Hold on. Let me pull this back. So, because I didn't watch this, but I'm listening.
My main thing was because how they treat their kids. This is what brought me, basically had me start going in on these bitches like this years ago. Because like once again, I did come from Tommy Camp. He was like the first person I really interact over here, and he just play these videos left and right. These women are killing their kids, abusing their kids, talking down to their kids. And I seen, and then
so he calls all of these women on this panel Keishas, right? That's his derogatory name for all these women that are on this panel. However, he's talking about women who kill their kids. Now, women can kill their kids no matter what race they are, right? Look at white women, Hispanic women. Mental illness is everywhere. It doesn't matter. Their mental illness does not choose a specific race to cause ill effects in that person. Every race of people have their mentally ill and fucked up mentally ill people who do murder their children. Okay. But he's claiming as if only the quote unquote Keishas do this. However, there's more studies that white women have murdered their children from mental illness than any black woman. Okay. But now he's slandering these ladies, right? Because not one woman on this panel has done anything to children. There's no anything out there about these women, but he's slandering them all the same. Let's continue.
I remember seeing that shit for myself. And I said, wow, we're fucked as people. But then the more and more I went in that rabbit hole, I really started seeing this. These bitches are worse than white supremacy. They are white supremacy.
What do you think you are?
And it just was like, no more. I had to speak up, no more. The whole more and more.
You had to speak up because why? Because you're trying to get your foothold in the manosphere? You trying to climb the ranks? That's how come you had to speak up? That's no bullshit, people. Let's call it for what it is.
Black men, or y'all get out, make your channels if you haven't, and speak out. No more being on the sideline. No, fuck that. Enough is enough. But I appreciate these bitches talking. Keep talking. Keep doing it. Because you're waking up more. Like I said, even the Tyrones, like T.I., starting to be like, okay, what the fuck? Yep.
The deceased. But let's just be honest. Kevin Samuels consistently shook the table. Okay. And I feel like the word healing is the fool in a way, because I think, I'm just, rest in peace, but that's the fool.
Healing, bitch, you on a picture with just what the fuck she got on? Is that what, panties? Healing? You bitches the one that need healing. Is Selena, is Keisha Johnson married?
This woman has a literal business jacket on, and he says she's got her panties on. Are we looking at the same fucking thing? Are we looking at the same woman? This woman has a business jacket on. Thank you, Sheila. She has a business jacket on. I don't know. Sheila, do you see her in her panties on this video? Because I don't.
Is she married? I don't think I see a ring. And I'm talking about like now. If she's married. You know what? I'll look later. Who cares?
To say healing is the fool. I think that he was more, his words were more.
I know, Sheila. This shit is, it's cringy.
Healing. I don't think that anything that he said invoked healing. Now, maybe opened up.
Don't buy another bottle of bug spray before watching this.
Isn't it appropriate? Look at how appropriate the commercial that comes on his screen is roaches. You can't fucking make this up.
Yes.
He does a live stream and the commercial that pops up as roaches. God damn.
Yes, but healing, I would
the
not
spirit
use
realm
that
is
word.
funny as fuck.
And I think I agree with Spray on this too, because I think that.
Hey, who have they healed? Has they healed these dysfunctional ass broads out here? These delusional broads.
The difference between these so-called delusional broads and you dudes is these women have literally done the introspection. They have gone inside themselves and they have done the healing. They have done the correction. They have done all this light work, body work, dark root work. They've done these things. However, I've never seen none of you dudes on here, not one of you dudes on here do this. And that's unfortunate, because that is the reason why relationships with people don't work out, because you can't have one person or one of the parties doing the root work, doing the dark introspection work, doing all these different things, spiritual work, guide work, all these things, and you dudes do nothing but sit there and fucking exist and then cry on YouTube because your fucking relationships don't work out. Let me play her again.
These destructive broads out here. Who have y'all healed? Cocktails with queens. Think about the name. Cocktails with you some stupid bitches. But who have y'all healed?
He talks about cocktails with queens. However, he's done like 4 live streams where he's gotten so pissy fucking drunk on YouTube that he's fucking fell asleep snoring in his motherfucking chair, drunk. There's so many clips out there of him drunk in his fucking chair doing a YouTube live stream, drunk off his fucking ass. But he's talking about drinks with queens. Come on now. At least they can control their fucking liquor.
I don't recall anybody coming on thanking y'all for anything. Somebody help me out with this. It's the gaslight, man, is strong on this one, man. Exactly. Nobody.
Night, Sheila.
You know, maybe Marlon was just trying to, you know, find some light in this dark tunnel. But it's unfortunate how he passed. I hate that he did. You know, even though I did not like the things that he said at all, and in my Lisa Ray voice at all. Mm-hmm. I do understand where Marlon is trying to come from, but the word healing,
and I don't have a problem with Marlon Wayans,
and could possibly be kind of offensive in a way, because, you know, to the women who were actually on his show when he spoke those words, he spewed that venom towards. I don't think that he
ain't spewed no venom. See, spewed the venom. Gas like, oh Lord, they lying on this man. They're lying on him.
They're lying on this man. They told the truth. However, you did lie on them, because you basically called them murderers, that they murdered their children. Even though you're speaking in a general perspective type of tone, you did say that. And while you were saying that, you were playing this video. And none of these ladies, not one of these ladies, has done what you accuse them of doing. So who's spewing what?
Wow.
They would think that they were healed when they left the show. They might have even had to go see a therapist after talking to him. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't agree with the basis, you know, a lot of the stuff he said, but I do understand what he was maybe trying to do. But rest in peace overall.
I'm going to say this, and people can be mad at me.
I think she is married. I think I saw a ring right down on her finger.
Look how
I know some Tyrone married her.
Hold on 1 second. Do you see how obsessed this dude is with a woman being married? Do you see how fucking obsessed he is to see a ring on her finger and say she's married? And he's not married? And all of the dudes that talk like that on this Manosphere group meetup thing, you know, the Woman Haters Club, none of them are married. But they're so worried about whether these women are married. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hey, Big J. So I pretty much, let me see. I pretty much knocked myself out of my own live stream. So anyways, he talks about women being married. Just because if she got a ring on her finger. What ring you need? What ring you need? I got a couple $2, $3, $4 rings. What ring you need? Is that the proof you need? Is a fucking ring for marriage? That's it?
I showed y'all last time when it was all at that
I got a lot of costume jewelry. Which one you want to see?
Trying to audition for that, you know, these goofy ass shows, and y'all see how they look. And that's the norm here in Chicago. That's the fucking norm.
Hold on one second. Look at these women. Does anything look wrong with these women? Does anything look out of place with these women? Now, if you go to this dude's channel and you look at him, compare. Please compare. Let's continue.
Real talk. But anyway, I'm not going to dive back into that.
Want to. I think just because someone passes on, it doesn't mean we just, oh, now we can't say anything negative or honest about you. Okay, you died.
No, you bum ass bitch. When the person is alive, you sit there. If you got something negative to say about them, that's when you sit there and you address it with them. He didn't have plenty of smoke shows, any other shit that you could have came at him. You could have had a discussion with him. But no, you sorry ass bitches wait till he died to have all this fucking, all this negative shit to say. Y'all are some fucking cowards. All of y'all. Along with these other goofy ass niggas that's doing the shit too.
Why would they be cowardly?
Y'all
It's not
some
like the dude can
cowards.
come back and haunt them. Come on, get the fuck out of here. No reason to be cowards.
Guess what? Every single person in all these squares and everybody watching is gonna die. So we,
Yeah, everybody's gonna die.
yeah, we did not, we can't be.
Yep, and I hope they drag all you motherfuckers me out.
Held accountable.
There's a place in here where he talks about none of these women can save anybody. He says that if a black woman happened to have been with Kevin Samuels, she wouldn't have saved him. Is he dumb, dense, or stupid? Because the Hispanic woman or whatever her race is, she didn't save him either, and she claimed to be a nurse. Her CPR, I heard some of the audio of the actual 911 call or something similar to being a 911 call. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't hear anybody doing CPR. Okay. She didn't have the phone to the floor and was doing compressions on his chest and doing any of that stuff. So she didn't save him either. So now what you got, motherfucker?
For the things that we said while we were alive. Listen, I think he has some very valid points. I think people are very unrealistic about relationships. I think.
Yep, including you and your panel.
I think a lot of women and a lot of men are. It's not a woman thing and it's not a man thing.
Nah, not us. Not the Black Manosphere. We get it. But we been got it.
You ain't got shit. You're dumb.
We know where to go.
You're fucking dumb. Dumb.
That's all. Yeah, you gotta go to different area codes, man. You even gotta go to a different country. It is what it is.
You know, he critiqued my videos of going to Hawaii, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't seen AJ going anywhere. AJ's in the ghettos of Chicago, and I haven't seen him jump fucking not even a county. So while he's talking about going somewhere, where the fuck did you go? Where did you go? Because you didn't even hop a fucking county in Chicago. So get the fuck out of here.
But he just so happened to pop when he started coming for black women. Because he did start off being negative towards black men, and people weren't really trying to hear that. Brothers weren't trying to hear about themselves, but what they were trying to hear about.
No, honestly, being at 50,000, that's good. I don't think he was being negative towards with black men. Certain things I disagree with, he was saying, but I get where he was trying to go. But you say come, he didn't come from black women. Black women they came for him. Oh, dumbass.
That's incorrect. So he doesn't even know the history of his God. Okay? Because initially they were showing old clips of him in a car in like 2015 where he was just riding around in his car. Which is what a lot of these manospheres do. They think if they got a car and they're riding around in the motherfucking car, they are the epitome catch for a woman and a chick just because they got a goddamn car. So they do their fucking videos in cars because they think that just being in a goddamn car makes a woman come a running. What kind of woman comes a running when you got just a fucking regular car? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. They don't. So he was in a car, and initially he was addressing Black women, and he wasn't speaking the way that he started speaking to them. However, when he knew that he could jump on that fucking slander Black women gravy train, he jumped on it. He jumped on it like this dude is trying to jump on it.
Was how it's the women's fault. Interesting. So then he blew up, and then our dumbasses went and supported him. You know what I mean? And then he made, I heard, like up to $3 million.
Dumbasses support. My bad. These BBs, these Keishas. You Black women supporting him, not y'all. Not you Keishas. We know y'all hatred. Sorry ass. Y'all dumbasses. No, bitch. The ones who supported him was the ones who he helped, who sat there and gave a testimony saying that he helped them. Which
have a blessed day, Sheila.
Is not coming over there and saying that about you dumbass bitches.
Off of his YouTube and all that from said Black women. So I think, again, I do think we do. I think there is a place.
Stop saying Black women. Say Keisha. African Americans. Like I said earlier, you're not Black women.
For people like Kevin Samuels
by
you're being unrealistic.
By the way, fair use. I'm
this
critiquing his video.
Man, although Kevin Samuels himself was not a high value man while you playing, okay? He just,
See, I told you. I look. Just keep letting them talk. Look, keep letting them talk. You see, they keep putting them funky.
Let me just say this. I agree with her because a high value man would have his doctor on speed dial. So when he was having cardiac arrest, instead of calling 911 or whatever, he could have had his doctor who would have had his address, his phone number, how to get a hold of the EMTs, and he would have had this this woman that was with him call his doctor off of his phone. And his doctor could have set everything up while she was doing compressions on his chest and helping him to get his heart fibrillated again. But she didn't do that. She was panicked. That doesn't sound like somebody that works in the medical field. When you work in the medical field, you're not panicked like that. You just go into fucking action. How come she didn't go into action? Ask these dudes that. How come she didn't go into action if she was in the medical field? She has an obligation. If you are certified in CPR, she should have went into action. And every medical field worker has a certification for CPR. Why didn't she use it? That's my question. While he's sitting here critiquing Black women and Black women wouldn't have saved him, I can guarantee you that if he actually had been with a Black woman that was in the medical field, his ass wouldn't have lost his life. Because she would have known what she was going to do, and she would have done it. She would have gave him CPR, and she would have waited for the EMT to come, and she wouldn't have panicked on the fucking phone, talking about this is Kevin Samuels. Don't you know who this is? This is Kevin Samuels. She wouldn't have gave a fuck. She would have just went into action. Why didn't this woman who was in the medical field? Why didn't she go into action? Why didn't she give him CPR? That's my question to you. That's my question to you. Why did she not give him CPR and she's in the medical field? She's certified. You have to be certified. You have to get certification every 3 years. I think it's every 3 years or every 2 years. Why didn't she give him CPR? Answer that question.
Funky ass feast in their mouth. This dude was worth $4 million. What the fuck? These
I don't know if this guy knows this, but $4 million in a lifespan, everybody's worth more than $4 million. Everybody in their lifespan of working in this system has made 4 million. Most definitely if you worked into your 60s. So what the fuck is he talking about?
Well, even the dumbass, as you see here on YouTube, even the dumbest motherfucker can have a following. Because a lot of these Keishas are fucking dumb, like these Tyrones.
Look the part, and
not even playing. Yeah, you know, because come to find out, he thought there was, you know, this is the thing that kills me about this Instagram, this social media thing. All these people faking it for the gram, you know, because supposedly he was, you know, rolling the cars and this, that, and third. Heard he had an apartment, you know, talking about how you want to get, you know, like a man like him, like he was some great catch.
Bitch, who you got? Who you been with? You a ran through, a has been, and you a fucking F-list, no X-list actress. Like these bitches got the nerve.
Let me just say this. This is a time of free sex, right? So if Vivica Fox wanted to get her the sexiest man she could think of, because there's a lot of sexy ass gigolos out there, she could get her a gigolo and she could get her freak on. And so could all of these women that are not married or that you claim are not married. If they want to get their rocks off, they don't even have to have a relationship with no dude. All they have to do is pay him a few $100s, put the condom on and get busy. That's all they got to do. They don't need to get married. Why would they get married? Do they want to pull a Mary J. Blige, get married and have all your shit taken from you, work your fucking whole life and have your shit taken from you? No, they'd much rather pay a dude, go look through the catalog and find the sexiest dude they can find and pay him a few $100s and he'll come right Johnny on the spot and Johnny on the spot, literally come Johnny on the spot for her. So why would she? Why does she need to? Why does she need to find a dude? Why does she need to get married so she can lose all her money when all she's got to do is cheaper to just get you a gigolo, girl, get you a gigolo.
Herbs bad. Bitch, she was ran through by 50 Cent. You a ran through. You bitches are run throughs.
Do you hear his voice? He sounds like the Wicked Witch of the
all
West.
Of y'all.
He's the dude version of Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh, really, OG? Send me that link if you can.
When he says, "I'll get you, my pretty," I'm gonna know for sure that he is the male version.
How much we got to go? Oh, Lord, it's 3 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna do the whole 3 minutes. This is horrible.
He was faking the funk for the gram, and I think his legacy is unfortunate too. I think the way just hearing us all speak about him, I think this is important. I think that it is unfortunate that his legacy is that.
He doesn't have a legacy.
You know
He's gone.
Like, all we really have is our legacy and what we leave behind.
Let me just say this. There's no legacy. A legacy consists of good deeds. A legacy consists of good actions with people among you. A legacy consists of a lot of things other than getting on social media and blasting people. A legacy consists of what you do with your children. A legacy consists of what you do with your closest friends and family. That's your legacy. So it doesn't matter how much money you have. Your legacy is not in whatever currency, that whatever system structure you're bound to has provided for you. Your legacy is in what you produce on a spiritual level, on a loving level. Those are your true legacies.
The fuck is he talking about? Bitch, they get more views than y'all. I mean, views, this 200, 100,000. Man, his shit, he got shit before all this happened was at millions. His legacy, he's more known than y'all.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of messed up.
Hey, it's Cliff for you. Be sure to watch NASCAR Live on Fox and FS1.
He's got all these commercials.
I don't want to give these bitches no more money, y'all. Let's do one more. Let's do another minute and I'm getting off.
Had he been someone that spewed racist venom, would we be saying the same thing?
No, we wouldn't.
Go ahead.
No, you bitches won't say shit. We know that. Trayvon murderer, Zimmerman, you bitches, y'all, nobody ain't had shit to say. Y'all ain't going at him like that.
This guy lives in Chicago, where people cannot actually defend themselves, right? They're not allowed to conceal carry to protect themselves. I want to know what kind of legislation and things like that this guy is doing while he's sitting here rumbling against Vivica A. Fox. I'm wondering what he's actually doing in his city to make his city a better place. Can he provide me that information? Can he tell me, did he stop the violence in Chicago and the boroughs? Did he do any of that? What is his what is he promoting? What is he doing? What is he doing to make things a safer place? I've got those questions since he brought it up. Let's hear about it. I'm interested. I'm interested to know what it is that you've done in Chicago to prevent crimes and violence.
Everybody else, I do agree with who made the video. If he was white, the officer Faulkner said that. Will everybody be hating on him now? You? Oh, damn! I ain't see that shit. OG. There you go. You won now. Let me make y'all mods, man.
Let me just say fair use.
Jayla, man, be easy, man. The mod, bruh. Be bouncing people so quick. I know your ass got a quick hand.
Anyways, so while he's sitting here talking about what can be done and stuff, let me hear how he stopped the violence in Chicago. Let me hear about that, so I can be in awe of his magnificence. You know, his male prowess, his ultimate. You know, he's the mega male, the dominant male. What have you done? Is there violence in Chicago still? Did you get rid of it? What happened? Tell me. Anyways, I'm going to end this.